Trying to work on getting this tank down. Muck, are you into charity stream? Did you do one? I've done a charity stream before. It's been a few years. But I have done some before. Did I do one recently? No. Have I watched some? I saw some of the one that Iron Maiden was doing with like the superhero theme over the past week. I saw that.
It cannot be.
Okay. These guys are about done. Oh, wait, is all this stuff just blowing up? Oh, I guess just killing their lord was the lose condition for them. So now they're gone. Sweet. Alright. Solar flare right there if you can, please. Solar flare right there if you can, please. Solar flare right there if you can, please. We're going to die before you cast it. Thank you. Holy durability, Batman. Man, we lost so much time there while they were derping around. Did I lose? Yeah, I lost all my destroyers, and I'm getting chain knocked down by everything else. Oh my god. Freaking need diminishing returns on this crap. I'm so glad this is the last mission of this campaign. Okay, I got another CC thing, or a blind. Alright, do mass resurrect, see if we can get anything back up here. Okay, we got a few things back. Oh, they're shooting again. Dude, this constant knockdown. Like, there's no counter. There's actually no counter in the game for this. Oh, fudge. What's happening over here? I didn't hear, like, your base is under attack or anything, so I just lost everything. Come on, guys, back up. I can't even withdraw my troops. Okay, I got one out. Okay, build scarabs. You come over. We need to rebuild that and that. These guys teleport back here. Why are you going for their base? You just need to capture and hold the center point. No, I have to hold all the webway gates, and not just the center point. There's other gates. And I know that this is going to harass me the whole time, so I was trying to just take it out. However, I didn't expect that I'd be facing opposition that could stunlock me eternally, and I would not be able to, you know, play. Okay, the Immortals have a good shot right now. I just realized I lost the scarabs that were up there. Hold on, can I click on... Hold on, what? Okay, repair that, repair that. Where are they all? Okay, here's one here. Upgrade those. Okay, I've got one here. Upgrade that guy. And then you guys go and capture that. And bring these guys over here. I managed to keep a few of my honor guard units alive. Let's see. Nightbringer? Nightbringer is amusing. I don't really find it that useful. What do you... What move? Okay, I guess we got a chain knockdown situation again. Okay, repair that. How much time till end of stream? This is usually the time I end the stream, but I'm trying to see if I can win this if I go into a little into overtime. Okay, that's repaired. Bring them back here. Am I doing overtime? Yeah. I'm just such a workaholic, you guys. Which CC spam would you say is worse, this game or Guild Wars 2? Both seem to tout them, not this game. Because, like, in Guild Wars 2, there's no one that does CC on their one key. Where they just, you know, CC you every single attack by holding down a single button. The missiles and grenade launchers and stuff like that, like, if something knocks down infantry, they do it every single shot. Just forever. Like, it doesn't run out. So I would say this one's worse. It feels like the answer to it is basically use vehicles, right? It's like, if your infantry troops can be knocked down, but vehicles cannot. However, the same units that, typically all the attacks that knock down infantry are super effective against vehicles, so they're pretty good at both of those things. Not perfect at both, for sure, but pretty good. Alright, capturing that. And we need a captured relic for that. Okay, so these guys, they're coming up here. How long does the Wizard's Vault season last? If you open the Wizard's Vault seasonal purchase tab, there's a timer at the top right, it tells you. Why are these guys over here? Repair that stuff. You guys head over here. The counter on the special tab. In the Wizard's Vault, go to where you buy the stuff that's on a timer, and there's a timer at the top right that tells you when it runs out. There's also, I think if you go to the, like, in the Wizard's Vault menu, if you go to the thing where you earn like the big achievements that are on a timer, it might be there as well. It's one of those two. Just go through the tabs. There's not many tabs. Just go through the tabs and look for a timer in the top right. Okay, we are going to, let's see, we're gonna leave that group here and head over this way. We'll leave this group of Necron warriors here. Oh my god, already getting melted. Oh my god, they got too close to CC spam central. And now I have to, we got two issues compounding here. We've got the terrible unit control combined with the CC thing. Okay, awakening that monolith. I'm just trying to get these guys away from here. I don't want them over there. Do I have any stockpiled troops right now? No, I don't. Let's build a few. Okay, we got that. Okay, we've got the moving monolith now. Look careful, Scarabs. I don't want you to get killed. Okay. And how's the hit points of everything at the main base? Heal that, heal that, heal that. Heal that, heal that, and heal that. Okay. Alright, that's the last one. So, the question is, does capturing all three immediately give you the win? Or is it going to trigger another objective, like hold them for 5 minutes or something? So that's going to be the next thing to find out. What are you doing? It started here. I told it to move over here, chat. And it's doing this. What in the Kentucky Fried... Teleport. Okay, it's made it halfway. Jeez. Alright, dropped in some reinforcements. Can this reach the big guy? Yes, it can. Alright, because this thing is super effective against vehicles and infantry, so it can handle that. Alright, it's halfway captured. Okay. Come on, Monolith. Start the harassment. Begin harassing. There it is. Bully them like they've been bullying me. Okay. Now what? Capture and hold the webway gates. Green. Wait, do I not have that one? Hold on. I think they successfully... Oh, god dang it. I think they successfully decapped one of them. I think they decapped this one. I don't know when that happened. Bring more scarabs over. Oh, they're making tanks so fast. The obelisk is half health. It's taken down a few of the tanks, but it actually might die. It's just producing them so fast. They're capping left? What? No, they're not. I see the bloodstain though. They might have been trying to. Halfway. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You guys, prepare that. Orc, stop defending the Eldar! Come on!
We cannot allow them to hold the gates for long. Show them no mercy, brothers and sisters.
Hold for 10 minutes. Screw you! Oh my god. I don't know that's gonna happen. Can I make like a separate save file here? Just in case. Chat only because it's the weekend. Muck, thoughts on campaign before ending the stream? Do you prefer this risk style map or linear story? First of all, I will say this risk style map is fun. However, it's not like, how can I explain this? It's not like memorable fun. Like the Warcraft 3 story is insanely good, right? This campaign, there was like no meat to the story at all. So I very much would say I prefer like a good story with gameplay in it. This is fun gameplay with zero story. It's like, whoa, 8 factions met on the same planet. Whoa, what are we gonna do? Kill everybody. You know? Still fun, but it's kind of like how I've got like 1,000 hours in Total War, and it's mostly just kind of replaying the same map over and over and over and over and over. This is that kind of fun. It's just a different type of fun. Alright, we are going to take these, and we're going to port them home, and we're going to store them. And then I can deploy the flayed ones anywhere as needed. Oh my god, repair that. I'm really glad we got this monolith thing. Pretty sure I can't have two. Yeah, limit one unless it gives me more than that. Get them off of that. No, why are you moving? I did not give you a move order. All these stupid infinite tanks. Tried to bring my immortal squad up, they immediately got knocked down. Seven more minutes. What is happening? What is that green? Alright. Wait, what? It still had like a third health. I did not know it worked that way. Okay, well, I might be screwed because of that. So apparently if it gets down to like a third health, it just teleports back to its starting point and just despawns. Are you winning? I don't know. So it's like they've just got this massive death ball up there, and if that keeps coming down, I'm gonna be in trouble. If I could build more turrets, we might have a better time of it, but... Alright, so I'm repairing this monolith so that I can transform it again, but we got a while. Let's see. Let's store these. I'm much more comfortable having something ready to be teleported into battle when needed. Five more minutes. Very interesting that the monolith just evacs, essentially, when it's low. Dude, why aren't you shooting? You're the only things here super effective against that. Why aren't you shooting? And now the orcs are gonna back them up, even though it says they're on different sides. Liar. Okay, reawakening the monolith. Using Essence of the Nightbringer. See if we can do anything with that. Is he still chain stunnable while he's like this? See, like, this is like the super powered ability. He's like, you know, God mode right now. And yeah, he's not dying, but it's taking him this long to take out one enemy vehicle. It's the reason I rarely use this. And once it wears off, he's gonna go back to being squishy right in the middle of him. Oh, which he just did. Try to teleport. Okay, good. We got the teleport off. Oh, that thing's here. I had totally forgotten about that. And they destroyed the turret I built over here as well. Three more minutes. Yeah, this guy is just not dying. This guy's not. The best I can do is just try to hold his attention. Chip's here, by the way, chat. Making biscuits. 2 more minutes. Okay, this guy woke up. That's good. The turret down here was also destroyed. This thing is not dying. 2 more minutes. Alright, resupply, 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 resupply. Yeah, so this guy's listed as a daemon. I don't have anything in my entire army that's effective against daemon that I know of. Yours 2 questions. Do rangers have boon removal in any way? Untamed has an ability when the pet is unleashed, the pet can remove boons from a target with one of its the F1, F2, or F3 keys. There's also a specific ranger pet from Interneos that looks like a floating eye that can remove boons with some of its special abilities. That's it. Soul Beast, Core, and Druid do not have anything. 1 more minute. We're nearly there, chat. I'm trying to do Solar Flare here, but he keeps getting knocked down. Oh! I think the timer ran out. Now, that would have been a little easier if I had killed the orc before I went for this guy. But still, that was pretty tough, mainly because they were just non-stop rushing out like a half a dozen of those tanks at a time. And those tanks just kept locking me down completely.
We are trapped on this world. The avatar of Cain has fallen.
Cool death animation.
Go, all of you. Find what refuge you can in the wilderness of this world.
Escape is still possible, Farseer.
I do not deserve that title, Harlequin. My vision has failed us all.
Oh, like itty bitty scarabs there. I never had
My
those.
fate is here, and I shall not flee from it.
They're like, okay, stupid. See ya. Oh, those itty-bitty scarab swarms, those are summoned by... Okay, no, I remember the thing that summons them, but they die super fast, so... After using them, like, once in battle, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna use these anymore. Okay.
The Eldar had come to Cronus specifically to face the Necrons, and when the Deathless Army marched into Tyria, they got their chance. For all the lauded foresight of their Farseer, however, the Eldar were unable to stem the Necron tide and fell under the power of their weapons. The dreams of Craftworld Ulthwé came crashing down under the metallic heel of their ancient enemies. The Necrons directed much of their energy to destroying the various Wraithbone structures left by the Eldar. This eldritch material is said to emanate directly from the warp, which seems to have offended the Deathless Warriors.
Offended?
Even more than the existence
They were
of life.
triggered by the Wraithbone.
The thin spires built by the Eldar collapsed as gas flares and alien blades cut them into their atomic components. Only when the works of Farseer Taldir were blasted to nothing did the Necron tide move on.
Eldar defeated.
By the end of the Dark Crusade, Cronus was a tomb world once more. Just as the marching Necron armies cut down all their opponents, so did other fiendish devices work on the planet's very ecosystem. Scarab swarms scoured the lush jungles of the south and the fertile plains of the north, while pulses of loathsome energy killed even microscopic bacteria. The seas died and the air itself became rarefied and poisoned. Soon, sterile sand and dust swept across the Carnusian landscape, broken only by black monuments to the Nightbringer. Cronus became the black heart of the Necron Purge in the eastern edge of the galaxy. Warriors emerging from the monoliths of Cronus would bring death to worlds across the Tau Empire, the domains of Ultramar, and many more sectors. Imperial strike fleets, Tau battle formations, and Eldar raiding teams would all try to retake Cronus, only to fall before the huge crypt vessels protecting the Tomb World from orbit. Each heroic effort only added more deaths to the Nightbringer's tally.
Weird upskirt shot there. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Dark Crusade. Oh, cool. So, there's not much story to that one, but little neat ending cinematic. There were moments in that were quite challenging, chat. Like, I would say a lot of them, though, stemmed from the knockdown system. But the map definitely, like, as I tried fighting the Eldar, and I wasn't able to beat them, and I had to go and, like, beat other maps to collect more resources and then come back, and that was kind of cool. I do see the appeal of that system. It's got a lot of replayability. The little ending cinematic was pretty cool, but the story was, weak in that one. I would say, like, if I were a diehard Dawn of War fan, I'd be glad that this isn't the only campaign and the others have more story, because it definitely doesn't scratch that specific itch. What is this? Is there another cinematic after the credits? Boom. Chip, did you do this? What's happening? There's an explosion happening on many worlds at the same time. Was that just supposed to be like the Necrons attacking multiple planets? I guess. Okay. I guess that was kind of like a generic cinematic because it didn't show Necrons, so it's like no matter who won, they could show that. All right, so next time we will begin Soulstorm. Oh. Have to try the Sisters of Battle. The Warrior Women's. Ooh. I just want to see.
It was the sudden appearance of a warp storm at the Kaurava Systems out.
Oh, okay, hang on. We will watch that next time. I just want to see. All right, let's see. Chaos. Dark Eldar. That is a very big left hand he has. Alright, so that's new. And then normal Eldar. Imperial Guard. Necron. Orc. Sister of Battle. I've never seen one in a white set of armor before. Granted, I've only played a few games that had them in it at all. Space Marine and Tau. Bonus power, forward bases. What is this guy? Free ancient gate travel. Increase movement speed, ignore supply lines. Recover lost forces. Is, hold on, is Soulstorm the same as Dark Crusade, where it's like a, Risk style map? Or is it like a story? It is. Shoot. I'm kind of disappointed by that. I was hoping for some more stories, but okay. I'll still try. I'll still try it, but it is way past our bedtime, so we'll save it here. We've beaten Dark Crusade with at least one faction, and we will be starting Soulstorm next time.